Good morning, Periscope. Good morning, everybody. We made it over the hump. It is Thursday. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. Thank you so much for joining the live blog. Good morning. Good morning. For those that do not know me, I'm Clarissa, and I'm a blogger in Memphis, Tennessee. And you can find my website at chickchatcc.com. I'm so happy you all joined. You also can find me. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My handle is Clarissa_chickchat. I also have a brand new YouTube channel, and you can find me there at Clarissa Chick Chat. There's a space because it's YouTube. So it's Clarissa Chick Chat, my brand new YouTube channel. I'm so happy you all are here. If you don't know, you can double tap the screen to give me hearts. That lets me know that I'm saying something to educate you, that empowers you, or that it helps you to evolve to your personal greatness. Thank you, Purple. I see the hearts. I feel your love. Thank you so much. You also can click on the white or press the white guy at the bottom right corner of the screen to share this live blog broadcast with your followers. Also on social media, on Twitter. So that choice is there. So you can hit the white man at the bottom right corner to share the broadcast. Thank you all for joining. Again, this will be only 15 minutes, so I appreciate your time and I appreciate your support. So we'll jump right in. So this morning's live blog topic, if you follow me on social media, I forgot to announce it in yesterday afternoon's scope that I did. So this morning's blog topic is a question for you. Hey, Andrea. Hello. Good morning. So this morning's topic is, will you apologize? I also do these intentional pauses to help you saturate the last statement that I just made. So the question for this morning is, will you apologize? So often we think of an apology is something that we typically don't do unless someone tells us to do it, or unless we feel extremely bad about something. But we're not as quick to apologize as we are to say or think or feel that someone else should apologize to us. So this morning's blog will help you reposition your thoughts to yourself. So you should hopefully start seeing that trend in many of these live blogs. It's to reposition your thinking to your internal self versus others. So, of course, you know I have 3 points for you. Of course, you know that. So you're probably asking yourself, Clarissa, well, when should I apologize, right? Apologize. Apologize for what? So I've got 3 quick points for you. Type number 1 in the comment box if you're ready for the very first point for the live broadcast blog this morning. Type number 1 in your comment box, just the number 1. Type a number 1 as fast as you can. Type a number 1. Type a number 1. I see the ones. I see the ones. Okay, so this morning, the number 1 point is, when you're wrong. Let that saturate. When you're wrong. Hopefully you learned this when you were a toddler, but some of us may not have, and that's okay. We are addressing where you are right now and helping you evolve to your personal greatness. But number 1 is when you are wrong. The rule of thumb, this is Clarissa's rule of thumb. I don't know if I read this anywhere. I may have over the years. But the rule of thumb is that apology when you are wrong should happen within the first 24 hours. So don't let days and days and weeks and months go by when you know that you are wrong without apologizing. Be the bigger person. Okay, be the bigger person and apologize. Thank you for the love. Are you ready for number 2? You know how to show me. Put a number 2 in the comment box. Put a number 2 in the comment box. Oh, number 2. Number 2. I see your 2s. Okay, number 2. Number 2. Ooh, I see eyes. Number 2. When this may hurt, this may step on some toes. Number 2 is when others think you are wrong. Number 2, when others think you are wrong. So number 2 shifts from you actually did something wrong, you actually feel like and know that you did something wrong, to you see the body language, you understand the change in atmosphere, change in feeling, or the person is just honest with you and they tell you, I think you're wrong. So you're probably saying, Clarissa, why should I apologize? Just because someone else thinks I'm wrong. Because perception is reality. Perception is reality. And if you value relationships, if you value friendships, this can go for co-workers, your spouse, your church members, your friends, your associates. It doesn't matter. This doesn't just apply to your inner circle. So you guys need to know that this does not apply to only your inner circle. Okay, so this is anyone that thinks that you have wronged them. You should apologize. The reason, again, their perception is their reality. So it doesn't matter if you really were wrong or not. You sometimes will never be able to move past that place of hurt or that place of disappointment for someone else if you don't apologize. So it's about having compassion, having empathy. Remember that word, having empathy. Empathy means that you don't feel what the other person is feeling, but you care enough not to leave them there. You care enough not to leave them there. So that's how you empathize. So number 2 again is when others think you are wrong. Okay? You ready for number 3? How do you show me? Type number 3 in the comment box. Type number 3 in the comment box. Type number 3 in the comment box. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I see the number 3. So number 3, when should you apologize? When you need to get someone's attention. Wow. When you need to get someone's attention. So you're probably thinking, Clarissa, how does an apology get someone's attention? Well, let me tell you, apologies are the least expected act. Think about it. Apologies are the least expected act. Do you expect someone to apologize to you today? Probably not. But if they start the conversation off with, hey girl, I'm sorry about, you're like, what they sorry about? It's a strategy and it works. And it works, especially in marriages. Yeah, I've been married before. Got his attention. It works especially with those really close to you, your family members, your loved ones, your girlfriends, your inner circle. This is one that absolutely stumps them. Okay, so number 3 is when you need to get someone's attention. So it's not about you doing something wrong or because they told you that you did something wrong, but you need to send a strong message, and you need to start off with an even playing ground, an even field to get that person's attention. Okay, so just to recap, this morning we are discussing, or I asked you the question, this morning's blog question was, will you apologize? And apologizing is something that we don't do naturally. It's not an innate thing for a human being to walk around and be humble and to admit a fault or to empathize with someone else. So these are things, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to practice. They don't come easy, but if we know about it, if we are intentional about it, then we can definitely do it. Okay? So again, this morning's question is, will you apologize? Okay? This is good. Glad it's good. Okay? Will you apologize? So real quickly, number one, to answer that question, when do you apologize? Number 1, first and foremost, always without a doubt, when you are wrong. We should have learned this as children, but if you haven't, or if you forgot it along the way, this is your reminder this morning, when you are wrong. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Number 1, when you are wrong, okay? That's when you should apologize. Number 2, when someone else thinks that you're wrong. I know it's hard, but it's very humbling. It's very, very humbling, but I'm telling you, it really gets you into another place, another position with that other individual or group of people, okay? So number 2 is when someone else thinks that you're wrong. That's when you should apologize. So it's not just holding on. So one thing I want to say this is sometimes we think it's about fairness. It's not always about fairness. Who's wrong, who's right, who wins, who loses. It doesn't matter when you're an adult. Okay? Fairness does not matter when you're an adult. You need to hashtag that. Put it on a t-shirt. Write it in your journal. Fairness does not matter when you're an adult. Life isn't fair. My mother told me that, I think it from age 2 to now. Life isn't fair. Get over it. Okay? So it's not about fairness. It's not about who wins, who loses. It's not about who's right. It doesn't matter who's wrong. This is what you call maturity. It's maturity. So you're not keeping count. You know, there's a scripture in the Bible, love keeps no score, love keeps no record. You're not keeping count of, you know, who did this, who did that. Apologize. It makes you feel free and so much better. Thanks for this blog this morning. Awesome. Thank you, Andrea, for that comment. Okay, and let me get to number 3 for those that joined late. Number 3 was when you need to get someone's attention. Okay, so number 3 is you haven't done wrong. You don't feel that you've done wrong. No one's told you that you did wrong, but you need to send a strong message. You need to get to the inner core, the inner core of someone. And how else can you get there but starting off with an apology that evens the playing field, it evens the ground. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it pulls down people's defenses, because we all have defenses. We all have walls. We all think we're right. Yes, we do. But if you can just dare to be the bigger person, I'm telling you, this will get to the core of that other individual or persons or whomever this may be. So I want you guys to really to let this saturate in your spirit, in your mind, in your being. I'll be back on this afternoon. So your challenge today is to think about what opportunities do you have to apologize? What opportunities have you missed to apologize? So although my rule is 24 hours, you can go back at any time. An apology is always appreciated. Always appreciated, okay? So again, will you apologize? And the 3 times when you need to apologize is number 1, when you are wrong, hands down. Number 2, when someone else thinks that you're wrong. And number 3, when you want to get someone's attention. It's the strongest statement that you can make. It's very humbling. Jesus on the cross, while they were persecuting him and he did no wrong, he said, Father, forgive them because they know not what they do. What? They do know what they doing. They hitting me. They spitting on me. They nailing me. They got thorns in my head. What? What a perfect example. So, hey guys, if that person hasn't spit on you, and even if they have, if that person hasn't made you drag a heavy wooden cross, if that person hasn't put a thorns on your head and made you bleed, if that person hasn't pierced your side, you can apologize. Yes, you can. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Okay? So I'll be back on this afternoon just to see how this morning's blog has helped you reposition your thoughts, reposition your mind, reposition your actions. Okay? So all through today, I wanted to really sink and saturate in your spirit. What opportunity do you have to apologize? When were you wrong? When did someone else think that you were wrong? Or when do you need to send a strong message? When do you need to be empathetic? When do you need to even the playing field? Okay, so that's today's scope. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Clarissa_ChickChat. Go to my website, www.chickchatcc.com. Subscribe to my email newsletter. You'll get the pop-up on the website. And most of all, please be educated, be empowered, and evolve in your thinking and your actions to your personal greatness. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye. Oh, thank you, Nikki. YouTube. Girl, I love you. I love you. Go to YouTube, Clarissa Chick Chat. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Bye.